Welcome to Lesson 36, Remote Support, where your job is to be there without actually being there. Around 90% of help desk work now happens over the internet. So the real skill isn't fixing the PC, it's picking the right tool for the ticket in front of you. Over the next few pieces, we'll walk through 4 tools: Paid Pro, Built-in, Screen Share, and the Security Handoff, so you never have to ask a user to come to your desk again. First up, the Paid Pro tools is AnyDesk and TeamViewer. These are the daily drivers in most corporate help desks. Same basic workflow. Install an agent on the user's PC. They read you a 9-digit ID and password. You take full control. Keyboard, mouse, file transfer, the lot. AnyDesk is the lighter, cheaper newcomer at around $15 a month per tech. TeamViewer is the legacy giant. Bigger install base but pricier. Pick AnyDesk for a new shop. Stick with TeamViewer if it's already in place. But what about when the user can't install anything? Lockdown corporate PC, a BYOD laptop, the kid's school machine. That's where the built-in OS tools earn their keep. On Windows, hit Win+R, type Quick Assist, click Help Someone, and read the user the 6-digit code. Done, you're in, no admin rights needed. On Mac, it's VNC through Finder's Connect to Server, or for cross-internet support, ping them through Messages and hit Ask to Share Screen. And don't forget Teams and Zoom. Every user already knows how to share, you just request control. Roughly 30% of tickets close with these alone, so know them cold. So here's your cheat sheet: 4 tools, side by side, the way you should actually think about them on a live ticket. AnyDesk is your $15 daily driver. TeamViewer's the pricier shop standard. Quick Assist is your free Windows-only quick win. And Zoom or Teams gets you in when the user's already in a meeting with you. Don't ask which is best. Ask which fits this ticket. Match on control level, cost, whether they can install, what OS they're on, and how fast you need to be in. Memorize this table. It pays you back on every call. Now zoom in on Zoom and Teams, because honestly, most of your office tickets in 2026 start mid-meeting. Hey, quick question. Can you look at this? Use it. Have them hit share screen, specific window if it's one app, full desktop if you need to see everything, but warn them about notifications popping up. Then request control right inside Teams or Zoom. They approve once and you've got their keyboard and mouse. No install, no setup. Sometimes don't take control at all. Guide them verbally so they learn. And if it's a gnarly one, hit record with permission, and you've got your KB article writing itself. Now the part that separates a pro from a liability: security. Same tools that help you also get users scammed daily. Fake Microsoft support calls, AnyDesk installs, drained bank accounts. So burn these 4 into your head. 1. Remote sessions are user-initiated, always. If you cold called them and asked them to install something, you'd be the red flag. 2. Verify identity on a second channel before you touch anything sensitive. Call the number in the directory, not the one they gave you. 3. End the session cleanly. Watch the icon disappear on their screen and say it out loud. 4. Document it in the ticket. Timestamps, session ID, what you changed. 30 seconds of typing that saves you hours when someone asks who touched that machine. All right, let's put it all together with 4 real tickets. Outlook crashing on a home PC, no corporate install. That's AnyDesk, full control, reset the profile. Excel error during a Teams call. You're already watching their screen, just guide them verbally. 3 minutes done. Urgent print job on Windows 11, Quick Assist, 6-digit code in and out in 5. MacBook freezing. Quick Assist isn't there, so it's AnyDesk. Apple Messages screen sharing, or Zoom with request control, depending on how deep you need to go. Read the symptoms, read the context, pick the tool. 5-second decision. Before we wrap, lock these 12 terms into memory. They'll show up in every ticket vendor doc, an audit log you touch. The 4 tools you already know: AnyDesk, TeamViewer, VNC, Quick Assist, then the workflow words: unattended, request control, view only, session ID, and the security context: MDM, audit log, BYOD, zero trust. Know these cold, and you'll read any help desk conversation like a native speaker. Now let's clear up 5 myths that trip up almost every junior. AnyDesk is not a hammer for every nail. Match the tool to the ticket. Free doesn't mean insecure. Quick Assist ships from Microsoft itself. AnyDesk won't let you sneak back in. Every session needs a fresh ID and password unless the user opts into unattended. Firewalls are rarely the blocker because cloud relays ride port 443, and recording, always ask first. Silent recording is a legal landmine. And that's lesson 36 locked in. Connect, fix, end every time. But here's the catch. The job isn't done when the session ends. If you don't write it down, you'll fix the same problem next week, and so will the tech beside you. Lesson 37 is documentation. Run books, KB articles, ticket notes, the multiplier that turns a good tech into a senior one. See you there.